Good morning, everyone. My name is Angelie, and getting ready to start a series on move your body. So it's not your ordinary exercise routine. Those can get kind of boring, and quite honestly, I don't like having to do the same thing over and over and over. I do some of the same things every other day or every 2 days or something like that, but I like to mix things up a little bit. And since it's winter time, well, there's not much you can do inside your house, but we can still move our bodies in simple ways. So this is just an introductory video on Zoom. This is going to be a Zoom meeting where we can all interact live with each other, and you will have the option of having your video on so people can see you, or turning it off. You can mute your microphone if you don't want to be heard, or you can turn your microphone on. You have options, and you have freedom of choice in these meetings. So without further ado, I'm going to get started, and we're going to start with some warm-ups. And I'm hoping that my video will capture everything well and get the sound good. So I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to back up a little bit. We're going to start with some marching in place steps. And we'll start with 100. And usually I like to count one per leg. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I won't count each one because I'll be moving too fast to keep up breath-wise, and I want to keep my energy for the movement. So for the marching in place, it's simple. You just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You just you're just lifting your legs. Now, if you can't lift your legs very high, that's okay. Lift them as high as you can. If you can't really get your feet off the ground, just, do a little bit, whatever you can. Also, for those of you who might not be able to stand up and do this, we have an alternative. You can sit in your chair, sit on the edge, keep your back straight, and that's just march in place in your chair. So you can do as many. You don't have to do as many as I do, but do as many as you can that you feel comfortable with. After all, this is not to work your body hard. It's just to get it moving. So are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. All right, let's shake that out. Okay. All right. When I was younger, I used to like to do jumping jacks. But I'm almost 60, and I really don't feel like impacting my knees by going and that. I can do a couple of those still, but for now, let's just break those jumping jacks up into 2 sections. First section, we're gonna bring our hands up like we would a jumping jack. And then the second section, we're just going to, and if you need to, hi guys, grab a chair and, well, let's see. Let me bring the video down a little bit. So basically you'll grab a chair and hold on to that. And you'll have it in front of you though, but because you can't see me from this is gonna block it. So I'm gonna hold it out here. And actually I really won't need to, but So for the second part of the jumping jack, we're just going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're getting the stretch and the movement without all the impact on your knees. And you can do this holding onto your chair if need be. And if you feel it at all unstable, I recommend that you hold on to something. Okay, so let's start with the first part. Ready? We're going to do 2 sets of 10 to start with. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and smile. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's rest a moment. You know, inertia is when a body is in motion, it remains in motion. But when a body is at rest, it goes nowhere. So we want to keep in motion, even throughout the day, little things. You walk by a wall, do some push-ups on it, or, do some stretches or something. But let's keep our bodies moving. We really need to do this. All right, let's do the second set of 10. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. All right, give yourself a hand. All right, let's move to phase 2 of the jumping jack. And I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see my feet. All right, so let's begin. You can put your hands on your hips if you don't have to hold on to a chair. Otherwise, I strongly suggest holding on to a chair. So, are you ready to begin? Side step 1, side step 2. And if you've got pretty good knees, you can do a little bend while you're at it. So, it's going to look like this from the side. Okay, so that was 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, here's an alternative. If you can't get your foot out that far, okay, and if you only feel comfortable going this far, that's okay. You can do that. So 1, 2, 3, you're moving. Even if you move a little bit, you're moving. The whole idea of this is to move. It's not to jump hurdles or do anything magnificent. It's just to get our bodies moving, get that blood pumping, and bring life back into our bodies, get in more oxygen. Okay, so ready? Let's shake that out. Just kind of rock your knees back and forth for a minute to kind of shake that out. Okay, and let's start with the second set of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the seated version. Again, we can do this over, well, I don't have enough room right here to do this part, but that's easy if you've got enough room. But the seated part of this, get on the edge of your seat and just stretch your legs out as far as you can to either side. 2, 3, and keep your back straight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if I can find it. While we're here, if you have a ball, something you can do after doing that is get a little ball and just kind of start strengthening up those legs and just kind of squeeze the ball and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. And then do that like 2 or 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is going to build up some strength and stamina in our legs, okay? So that's great. We could also do that like this. We could put the ball here and do the same thing and build up some strength in our arms by squeezing. Count to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. And we'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I want you to notice how I've got this clasp. I've got my fingers interlocked and I'm just wrapping my arms right around the ball. Okay? So if you have a ball or a pillow, you could use a pillow. Same effect. Just squeeze in on it. This might not be big enough, but you could squeeze in on the pillow and have the same effect. Okay. Or a towel. All right. Good job, everybody. Great job. Doing awesome. Okay, so now let's do some forward punch, twist punch. I'm going to call them twist punch. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to start in this position and we're going to come forward with one arm and the other one's back. Palm down in this one, palm up in this one. And then we're going to switch and come back as we twist. So we're going to do 20 of those, okay? So we're going to count 1, 2, all right, like that. Are you ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, and twist as far as you can and keep your back straight. 4, 5. Let me go slow motion so you can see how my hands are turning. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, here we go. So we've done 20 of those. Let's shake that off. Good job. All right, now, if you have the space, let's continue. And let's still twist, but we're going to twist a little farther. So you want to put your arms straight out, okay? And we're going to do 20 of those. Arms up, smile. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are your arms getting tired yet? Let's take a pause. You'll feel that right here. If you're doing it right, it's going to burn a little. All right, shake that out. All right, ready? Arms up, back straight, chin up, chest out, smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, woo, 8. Are you sweating yet? 9. One more. 10. Great job. Woo. Let's get a massage, shall we? All right, shake that out. Okay, now, if you were, well, you were a child at one time or other, we used to do these touch our toes, right? So I'm going to go down to the chair first and do the alternative form of this for those who prefer to do this seated. And basically just going to put your feet hip width apart. I don't know if you can see my feet there. Let me bring it down a little more. There we go. All right, so we'll bring our hands up, straight up in the air, come down, bend over if you can, touch the ground. Touch your hips to the sky, to the hips, to the ground. Touch your hips to the sky, to the hips, to the ground. Now, if you can't go all the way to the ground, go as far as you can that's comfortable, that challenges you a little bit, but doesn't push you so hard that it hurts, okay? So if you can only go like this, and you need to put your hands on your knees to go like that, feel free to do that. However you can do this movement is best for you. That's what I want. That's what I want to see, okay? So let's stand up and do the standing version now. All right, here we go. We're going to do 20. Hands on your hips. Smile. Hike up your pants. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's take a rest after this one. Kind of shake your legs a little bit if you want. All right, ready? 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Give yourself a hand. Is it getting warm in here? All right, let's shake that off. I'm not going to do a whole lot today. I think let's do a little bit of a neck stretch. and some squats. If you're able to do squats, then this will be a breeze. And if you're not, well, I'm going to give two versions of squats for you. Version 1, I'm going to come down, and when I go up, my arms are going to come back up. So I'm going to go down, up, down, up. Okay, for those of you who can't go down that far, if you can only move a little bit, hold on to something if you need to, just to get the movement going, just to get those knees lubricated and loosened up a little bit. It doesn't take a whole lot of movement, just a little. And you can also alternate if you want and just move your knees. You don't even have to do a squat. You can just kind of side to side, side to side. So it'll look like this: side to side, side to side, or just do almost like a plie. You can do that a little bit if you like. So whichever version you're going to do, let's do 10 of those. Only 10. If you can't do 10, that's fine. Do 2, do 5. Do whatever you can do for your body. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. And you want to try to keep your back as straight as possible when you go down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. Great job, everyone. Okay, let's do a few neck stretches and then we'll be done. All right, we're just going to drop our head and roll it. And drop it to the back and roll it nice and slow. Drop it down, roll it back. That's 2. Let's do 3 more. Oh, doesn't that feel awesome? 2 more. And 1 more. Now let's reverse that and go the other way. 5, 4. You might hear some crunching in your neck. That's okay. 3. That's just stuff loosening up in there. 4. I was counting backwards, wasn't I? 1. And there we go. All right. Great job, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you get some benefit from it. And I would like to do this at least 3 times a week. I'm open to suggestions about times and days that might be best for everyone, and I'll try to work in a schedule where each day might be a different time frame so that people can join in live. It's like I said, this is in the beginning stages, so bear with me while we work out the kinks and the bugs and the fixes and all the other good stuff that goes along with this kind of programming. All right, y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. This is Anjali again. Thank you. Namaste. Be you. Be beautiful. Ciao.